this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Me.
Jackson. Flushed out right. And Jackson's so tough to stop. He's got a first down, and he gives himself up there at the end. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or 2. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Play action. It's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big connection on that one. 34 yards.
Yeah, buddy.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
Tell that nigga Big DJ, get over here real quick. Shit, I will, because he, for some reason, he getting in the game now.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter.
He been trying to take everybody's spot lately. They've been finding a way to put that nigga in every formation. Hey, I got something cooking for his trash ass. These motherfucking trash ass coach who want to make me wait to the end of the night when I told him I wasn't trying to play late. Oh yeah, I'm doing it right now. It's 14-0.
Now Jackson being chased out left.
Oh, it's 21-0. That part. It's 21-0 now.
Jackson, a 10-yard touchdown run, and the Ravens will extend their lead.
Oh yeah, I told niggas I ain't playing this year. $100? You talking crazy? No, sir. You 0-4 and you just quit yesterday. Talking about niggas quitting on you like you eating. Get the fuck out of here. I don't want to look at it. We don't need you. We get somebody else in here. That $100 make any nigga join the team. Hey, you probably gonna have to take that force win thing off. Alright, good.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
Bro, did you see the other nigga saying I was cheating?
So now 3rd down coming up.
The Giants nigga? Yeah. Nigga done left the league. Talking about I'm cheating.
Mayfield to throw it. And he's gonna have the first.
Facts. I'd rather play his cheating ass. It's okay. I play him next week. He put up 700 yards in one game. I would have quit that motherfucker too. Fuck you, mean? That's why he was mad. He said he leaving the league.
He's going up top for Taylor.
Look, Jimmy Smith done caught a pig. I don't know if I can get a big
And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 41. Boy, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball, because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Throwing is Jackson.
Oh, I should have just threw it.
As he's taken down. Quiddy Pay in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson towards the end zone for Brown. And that'll be caught. Touchdown.
Oh my God, I just snagged on the nigga Marquise Brown in the end zone.
Hollywood, Marquise Brown with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Ravens are able to add on to their first half lead. Tucker now to add the point after.
Yeah, he should have stayed on COD.
It's good, and they stretch
it's
their
28-0.
8-0 now.
It's 2 minutes left in the 2nd quarter.
Tucker
He
now to kick
get
it
a
away.
goddamn 70 piece put on his head.
And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
He better let me get all my stats. I'm trying to take off on Big DJ.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. The option to give to Taylor here. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Toward the sideline, did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Mayfield's throw complete here to Doyle. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Mayfield looks to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now. They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. To throw, Mayfield. He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. A first down throw for Mayfield. And that's caught left side by Mo Alley Cox. Not much there, only a yard. Got a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Mayfield. Middle of the field to the tight end, Doyle. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit from the right hash here. Should be an easy one. Blankenship's kick is good. So we're at halftime here in the Inner Harbor with the hometown Ravens on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Play fake. Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. But the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Meanwhile, Mayfield's throw into the hands of the receiver, Chenault. And it'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Mayfield. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And he is
why y'all don't come in?
As they're able to get the third down conversion. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. Flush to his right. Here's a diving catch right side. 20 yards on both of those plays back-to-back there. They are moving now. It's another first down. They go play action. Mayfield. That's a shuffle pass, and it's complete.
28-3.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on the play.
This nigga done got some sketchy ass shit.
Sliding out of the... And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And it goes down. The coverage good. The pressure good. Leads to the sack. And it's third and goal now. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. Throwing. Mayfield.
Somebody
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone. So the 3 points there and CD 13-8. Inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing,
I just seen it. It's crazy, right? When you see the scope out there at the bottom of the...
You're happy to take them.
After the made field goal, here's Blankenship again.
It's tough right here for this guy. He ain't doing nothing.
Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right.
I already got one down for the day. Hope I ain't another.
That end up in points. It's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big time.
He like, man, this nigga sorry.
It absolutely does.
Nah, I ain't sorry. The team's sorry. If shit go my way, I'm gonna win with that team because I'm good.
Well, they are clicking right now. He's going deep for Brown.
No, I'm talking about my team.
It's complete. And he is out of bounds.
That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm saying. Like,
a big play that time through the air. 38 yards. His throw incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Grover Stewart able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Now it's Jackson towards the end zone for Brown. And that will be incomplete.
oh my
Scared to
God.
let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Tucker's kick is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Did it too bad.
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. Taken in by the tight end Doyle. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Mayfield Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Mo Alley-Cox. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
I see how he plays.
Mo Alley-Cox in his 4th season now in the NFL had 31 catches for the Colts last year. Really starting to develop into an excellent target downfield. And there he picks up a first down.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
I see how he plays.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap
He
up
be
the week
relying
on
on
a
straight
Monday
glitchy
night.
shit.
We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll look to throw again. And Mayfield
Smith
again
and
with
caught
the
another
interception,
big.
his 3rd.
God damn.
Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And the Ravens are going to take
I
over
can't
once
trade that
again,
nigga
and they'll
to
have
beat.
it at their own 8-yard line. That interception, maybe the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it.
Take it down to the Pirates.
The 40, 20, 10.
You'll get nothing.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, 92 yards. And the Ravens are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Tucker able to connect on the extra point.
Trade Hayes to the 92-yard.
Tucker down to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. The Colts on 3rd down. Can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he is going to have a Colts first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. He's picked off near his own 48. And the return this time will go.
My nigga, Shaquem Griffin is holding the ball with his nub.
I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense.
Oh
12
my
guys on the
God.
field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge. Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
And Jackson going to have the first down as he will get to the ground to avoid the contact. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They'll run here with Edwards. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. Jackson, draw play to Dobbins. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
Let's go. And we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Wild Bill. 53 to Mike, 53. Check 53. I'm coming.
Now it's Jackson. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes, carving them up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Now Taylor. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. One last shot from Mayfield here. This is Chenault on the receiving end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Ravens, they boost